Hi, you're listening to the Value Café Podcast. I'm your host, Esther Opone, aka the Value Ada. Here, I hold laid-back conversations with friends across a variety of topics as we share lessons from our personal life journeys with the ultimate aim to connect, learn, and gain value while we have fun. So, if you are in for an authentic and valuable experience, relax and enjoy the show. Hi. Welcome to 2022.
Okay.
Welcome to season 3 of the Value Café Podcast. With Esther. Yes. And welcome to 2022 check-in.
Yes.
How do they say it?
But no,
January.
Don't
worry. We can't evaluate. They are still in January, but we are peeking into
yes. It's a check-in zone.
Yes. So I know you are hearing two voices. As usual, I am your host, Esther Opone, aka the Value Ada, and with me today is Oluwatoyin Adeoye. Please pronounce that your.
Yes, Igbo for God answers my prayers.
Yes.
It
It definitely does. So I mean, so it's nice to have you on the show.
Thank you. Second time, yeah.
Yes, the first time I was in camp.
Wow, oh my God, Sokoto was
hot and crazy.
Oh.
But we had fun, and then here we are again.
Yes, here we are.
Almost
wow.
a year.
Guys, almost a year.
Wow.
Actually.
But wait though, I forgot to introduce for the new joiners.
Okay.
So if you are a new listener on this show, this is the Value Café Podcast. You are welcome. Feel at home, have a seat,
please,
drink waters, sip zobo, eat popcorn, relax. This is a safe space where I have laid back conversations with my friends on everything and anything to gain and give value from our personal life journeys. And welcome. And if you are returning, thank you.
You're the OG.
Yes.
Thanks for coming.
It's nice to have you back again.
Yeah.
Okay, so again, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. It's not late. See, I honestly believe that.
Till February or March.
If I see you June, I will say Happy New Year. After June,
we can be going.
Or you have the first 6 months to say Happy New Year because why? Who made the rules?
Exactly. Now, speaking of rules, there's a lot of things that people say about, you launch a new year is like, well, it's not exactly a
blank book,
slate for you to do great stuff with your life, rewrite your story, and all of those things. But I know this is the time where everybody's saying New Year, New Me, and all. So, how was December for you? Did you get into the frenzy of planning for the new year? A lot of people had personal retreats, which is very beautiful. I actually had one with a friend, and also with myself. Reflect on 2021, plan for 2022, and all of those things. So, how was that like for you?
So, December was a bit of both. I feel like I let myself enjoy December and say, okay, it's the end of the year. Look back on the year and see. But I don't think I was really planning for 2022 yet. I felt like I didn't even have time to do that because I felt like there was a lot to unpack from my year to even start planning for the new year. So I'm like, let me deal with this part first. When I enter into the new year, then I can now, for 1st of January, I can now start saying, okay, what does the year look like? What does it got? I don't know. 2020 taught me that you can do all of these things and then the year can just go its own way. You get?
Yeah. Did you remember that video? I don't know if you saw it, where a guy, these streets vox pop.
Yeah.
When they were asking, what's your plan for life? They're like, you cannot plan life. Nigeria will plan you. I can't remember.
I think I said something like that, but it's not wrong now.
Well, it depends.
I mean, it's okay to plan, but the variables always just pray that the variables still work in our favor.
I
think I'm reading Proverbs 16:33, and it was saying you can roll the dice, but it's good that means the outcome of the dice. You can want to roll a 6.
Double 6.
Double 6. You can want to roll, but you gotta say that
it's one dot that will come.
One. So I think December for me was like unpacking. 2021 was a lot for me personally.
Yeah.
So I was really unpacking. I was still going through the emotions. I had gone home, so it was like family time. I mean, family time is family in your space every time, 247. So there's no time to if you took 1 hour, 2 hours to be on your own, to be like, what's wrong with you? Why are you quiet? Why are you on your own? Don't you come outside? Tell us now. How was Ibadan? Just us.
I was
so I now had like 12 midnight. So it's like I went into the new day when I'm now on my own. 12 a.m., 1 a.m. I'll not be online or typing on my phone, open my notepad. That's when I had my own peace of mind when they're sleeping, which is quite weird. But
yeah,
I like what you said you did retreats. That's cool.
Yeah, I tried. Well, it was not like retreat fully because I mean, again, life was happening. There were some times, but then I tried to just steal as much time as possible, and it actually really worked out. And
good. Yeah, I think I'm doing that now for you.
Yeah. So then again, I also did not want to put so much pressure. I was having a conversation with a friend, and I was like, I didn't want to put so much pressure to do, to like launch into the new year with bam, and all of those things, because I mean,
there's that too.
2021 was phasing out, and at some point it was not so smiley. Like some of us were like hanging on the thread.
You get so. First of all, I was even losing. A friend of mine saw me on 31st of December, and she said, "Why do you look tired? Like you look like life is taking away your joy and your laughter." And I'm like, so I think she asked me that in a voice, and I wanted to reply, and I think I typed let's finish, Joy. Let's finish. So later we had spoken about that, and she's like, "No, you didn't answer this." I said, "No, that's when I answered this with let the year just finish, Jerry." But I had to be like, "Oh, it's true. I had to adult this year, and it was so much, and it felt like
please.
It was straining my relationships, straining. Like I was just thinking about how to make it literally, not even how much, more like how to live, how to pay my rent, how to pay stuff, how to live from each paycheck to each paycheck." That's how I was just living.
I'm wearing khaki uniform.
So I was just like. Joy, I still smile. I'm still toying. I'm still the life of the party when I can. I feel like those were even my moments of okay. Let me take a break from life and just be.
Yeah, you were really giving us your reels were. I was like, Toyin was on a mission to. Well, I couldn't do all of that, but I was. Let me say, I was living through you, vicariously through you, and I was like,
that's a sad moment. There was one reel from after camp, Esther. I look back and I was like, who even knew that was really in a dark place here? And it was like someone took me out then to like, I think I went swimming. I was actually, that's when I knew, when I started looking for outlets to enjoy myself so much. I don't know, way it's hard. I can make my own, I'm fine. But I'm looking like, let me go out. I just know that I'm struggling. So in that period, I had gone to the pool, went to have burger. So all those people, I was like, I was in a bad place, really bad. And now people be like, yeah.
Meanwhile, you were giving us the back-to-back flexing. So we thank, how do they used to say it? We thank the Lord.
Kasha Madupe.
Shout out to our friend Happiness.
I'm also BJ.
She's the queen of Kasha Madupe.
Kasha Madupe all the way from the UK. I see you.
In all things, give thanks. And again, this year I just like to focus more and like align, deepen and focus and
So was it a realigning of focus for you? Were there things you added to your list during your retreat, or was it a thing of taking out, or I'm just refocusing?
See, it's a combination, all of the above. Because there are some things that I already know or do or I don't want to show you again. It's English that is doing me like this. Grammar. But I just know that these are some things that I need to like get. Some of them they are minute things. They're not like exact like big life changes and all of those things or all of this. It's just things that I needed to, or I need to be more consistent with, to like deepen, say if it's an area of knowledge, if it's an area of practice, if it's an area of like expressing, I need to deepen that and most importantly align with God though, and all of those things that. See, many distractions,
This world is 2022. The pace is fast. It's even everything.
Today is already. We are recording this on the 15th.
And it's most definitely will come out like next week.
I still remember what I was doing the night of 31st.
I remember.
And what I wore on January 1st
felt like 2 days together because I'm eating 2 days food in one day. But I think you mentioned something about finding out things you're supposed to be doing, refocusing, all of that thing. I think it's so key for me because I feel like 2022. So there are different. Let me recount. There are different years to me that have felt like defining moment in my life. So 2020 was supposed to be that year. I entered the year thinking, final exams, I'll finish school, induction, what next. 2013 too was final exams in SS3, YEC, so I always went to those years with trepidation, like what's gonna happen? This is defining. So I entered another one with a countdown, boom, maybe 9 days to exam, boom. So 2022, we're finishing service this year by God's grace.
Great.
But it doesn't feel like a countdown to that. It feels like my life is just starting. And so I don't have a countdown to anything. All I have is, what do I want to do this quarter? And I'm so much on the not so big things, minute things on which the bigger things will turn on. They're like the pivotal points. So I'm thinking, okay, Toyin, it's 2022, hit it. I know that last year was, we're not going to let this year dictate what's going to be. We're going to be dating now. We're going to be on the front foot of setting out the pace for our lives and everything. And then after the end, I'm like, okay, what am I doing? I'm writing stuff down, like, what are the 2 things I could likely do? Last year, I was really thinking of, people were pointing out things to me that, you can do this because you're really good at this, blah, blah, blah. Writing those things. If I won't pay notice, I'll just take it like a compliment. Thank you. Now, right now, I'm like, because this scripture kept coming to my head that all that connects life and godliness has given unto us. He will teach our hands to make wealth. He will teach our hands. So I'm like, if all that I need to make wealth maybe is already in me, why am I not looking for those things? So I started writing things down and like, I want to attack these things today. I want to have meaningful conversations with my friends and people like you, people that I know that when they talk to me, they challenge me. So I don't want to go to the conversation and come out with I'm thinking, because people will come to you will come with me like this is A, B, C, D thing I'm doing.
Really?
And this is the 1A,
Are you sure you have
I'm not what? Don't do that. The other person and the other people that we know. I feel that I know that can do that with me. So I always want to come to these conversations with, I know what I'm doing. Of course, it's okay to not know what you're doing.
Of course.
I've been coming, but it's 15th of the month now, and I'm nowhere close to boom. Okay, one thing I did right was makeup class. Hello, guys.
Hey,
hello.
Yeah. Actually, Toyin came into this year with her Toyin Loves Makeup class, and we started recording after she finished teaching me how to draw colors on my face. Out there used to say it. Let's see, did all of. So when you see me using, paying makeup to class, not class for now, to work, to church, all of those things. I'm not going to be late for things.
No,
right?
You and even if earlier to meet up. Yes.
But you shall see me turn up and with
just know. I just know. See, Esther, I had no idea. You see this makeup class? It was supposed to happen in December. But I was still very much deeply self-doubt. I mean, for who I am and the kind of things I do and the kind of things people see me do, I doubt myself a whole lot. So the things I managed to do are things that I've struggled.
You've cooked well.
Yes. So I sat on this thing for a while. I'm like, okay, what's stopping you? And then I asked a friend, because I still believe in asking my circle. That's why I have like people that I know that consult. I asked a friend and she was like, I don't do it in December, I do it in January. But I was always afraid that this December that is dirty like this. People don't have money in January to pay. But so I got see the shocker.
It was she even had to do makeup classes, like
makeup class, but people did not meet up
because a lot of people paid and then
they couldn't meet up and stuff. So it was, I started with that, and I feel like, I'm way past that win, and I'm like, what's next? And I calm down. So now church is doing a fast, 21 days fast, and there's so much emphasis on other steps over rush steps. I want to boom. I'm such a person. My friend said I'm very ambitious. Oh yes, I am. What's the next thing? Let's pile it up. So when they say look back on your 2022,
you can say I did this.
But I'm like, calm down. When you drop back the catapult, it's not because the catapult doesn't drop back. It's how you get a good shot.
Momentum, yeah.
Yeah, that's how you build momentum. I'm trying to pause.
So he's spilling.
I'm trying to pause. I know if that idea is wonderful, it's shiny, but calm down. Should you be doing it? Are you sure you're not acting in a rave? Are you not acting on things people are doing? Are you sure you're not? Are you sure you're not? I mean, popular opinions are good. What does God want you to do? What will you prosper in? It may not even be the most popular place or the most. It may even be a popular place. See this makeup. People said makeup is populated.
I mean, but then you're focusing on personal, right?
Yes.
And like for people like me that I don't really trust. Okay, in my life, only like 1, 2, 3, maybe 3 or 4 makeup artists have touched my face.
Okay.
And each time I'm always like almost begging them that please don't go and over trim my brow so that I'm not look like clocked chicken. And then some of the looks I end up looking artsy. I don't recognize myself. I don't enjoy it. But sometimes I also want to look like a girl for life. Atutu poyoyo, Toyin tomato. I don't even know myself. So you're feeling a need. Of course, YouTube videos are there, but like being able to like do it in real time, get corrected,
exactly,
and all of that. So well done.
Thank you.
Thank you for. And you know when you said it's just wanted to. I had a similar conversation last night.
Yeah.
Or this morning, because I think he entered into midnight with another friend of mine, Lashe. Shout out to you, Lashe of LA Celebrity. Aww. And no, it's just it's like a timely reminder because I mean, you know, I was telling you that this year I just want to focus, I want to align, I want to do, but sometimes distractions have already started.
There's pressure to be doing
coming in and also it's a constant reminder, especially when you are used to the fast pace. Like you see people and in our kind of circle you see people doing great stuff and
people are doing great things. You guys are doing wonderful things.
You guys are doing wonderful.
Shout out to you,
all of you. And then you also want unconsciously you see that you want to match that energy unconsciously. You're not even trying to like compete with them. You just want to match that energy so that you can be like, yeah, I'm in this circle of friends and all of us.
So jokingly said on Twitter yesterday that he has 3 friends that are tech bros and that it has put a strain on their relationship because it's funny. He said that because one person saw a private jet fleet and then goes that he said we can bring this to Ghana. He said who is the we?
He's getting on cannot relate
because you get you don't feel left out that
I can't when they are talking about I just
landed this deal
or I have this my rapper on GitHub, his skinny got in the con and I got some API and you're like everybody's like or I have this bug I need to fix and maybe you can try this and check this and you're like
the more recent ones. I just got admission to graduate school in the US. I got a school somewhere. I can't lie to you guys. It's been 15 days to the year, but I felt the pressure already. I started my classmates and they're telling me about other classmates that were winning stuff, and I felt really happy. But I'm like, what I do with your life? What I do with your life?
You are a failure.
I was like, you know who calmed me down? Of course, God's word and the fact that I went fasting, but it was the lecturer. My own lecturer that messaged me for bench lecture. She's been on her mind asking the half graduate, and she didn't come for half graduate. So like you should be. Only take your time. Your process, your journeys are different. Don't ever compare yourself. And I felt so grateful to her for even talking to me because I was already having her on the list of asking her for my referee. She said that no no problem.
Pace it.
Yeah, she was like, don't stay away too long. You know, there's a fine balance. If with I want to stand, I want to plan, I want to.
The ginger will die.
Are you actually still planning and you're not afraid to make a step? But 2022, no. Right here.
Yeah. So now speaking of which, which is actually why I came up with this episode, like new year, new me. Like now you want to pace yourself, you want to balance, you want to do all of these things and everything, like or not do some of these things. How's that going so far? Is your new year, new me still on track? Abi is already in the mud or sliding down?
First of all, I don't wake up at 6. My alarm says wake up, T. You know what my alarm says? I wake up to turn off my alarm. So if you ask me when you wake up, I wake up at 6 to turn off my alarm and go back to bed. And like they say early morning is such a hack. Like wake up early to things. So it's
you
good.
You feel like you've eaten.
I'm feeling tired. I can't lie. But that new year, new me, the one I know I wanted to start that's already in the mud before I even started was the whole fitness journey again. Because I'm not going to keep myself. I'll start after But everybody starts in January because it just feels like so all these fitness planners they're making money now.
It's January. This is the best time to make money because after 1 month, the people that want to drop off
they will drop off. They will not care. They won't care again. It's like. You sure you really want to do this to yourself? Like, I beg, people that have life that come to the gym. So that one already, I'm like, whoa, body exercise profited little. I'm doing this which I want. There's that one too. But I think the part that I feel like I'm consistent in now, or the new year new me is actually working, is I'm taking notes more. So things happen to me, or I act in certain situation, or I know that, and I'm more aware of myself in those places. I see that I'm taking charge of my life even more. I'm not. Of course, there's what the movies portray to us. Time and chance happen to them. Or not. I'm not gonna let, because the one that happened last 2021, it not quite happened well. So let me just be control of this one small, dear, and make wiser choices. I'm making wiser choices today already. More informed choices. Another thing I'm doing now in this period is listening more to the Holy Spirit. As simple as Toyin, take that brow gel and be that black gel with you and go for that makeup job. And know why now. And then I take it with me and then go to work first, because from work I'm supposed to go to the job. And the client comes and she's like, Toyin, please, will you help with my hair? And like, God must love you. Because I took it already. Because you must really think I came from home for this job. So I'm listening now. So when it's never a strong nudge, but it's always that's easy for us to just whatever. But when I like pause, then we'll take it. Or the time when it's like, take this far, I don't know anything far, and take it along.
And then you end
up doing something there. So I think that's what I'm doing, right? So I'm being more cautious of myself. I'm listening more to the news of God towards, do this, that. Yeah. So yeah.
Okay.
So you, Esther, how's your new year new me going?
So far so good. Actually, the year came with some wins. And then there's also the call. Thank you.
Snapping.
I'm flipping my hair.
Okay.
But then there's also, with that also came, or it's still going on. So it's not like came like in that sense, but you get the vibe.
It's coming.
Well, it came with your package of also being conscious not to slip back into the old just running this. I don't want
rat race.
Yeah, I don't want to say rat race and that's, but like this cycle of getting involved with things just because
I am who I am and I like to be involved with
things. I like to be sure. I like to stress Esther so that Esther will feel like she's doing something.
So business is like productivity to you. If I'm busy, then I'm probably hitting something right.
So this year I'm like I started around December and it's actually paying them, and things started making more sense. I was able to connect more dots. I was able to be more sensitive because again, God is always speaking, right? But sometimes they are just too cluttered and distracted.
Too distracted.
Yeah, and also being more intentional. I feel like that word is very cliche and overused.
But it is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is, right?
Deliberate.
Okay, be more deliberate about the things that matter to me, or that I don't want. I don't want. A friend of mine is someone that how many friends have I mentioned here today?
Yeah, all not the same people. I can assure you guys.
Yeah, that and it amazes me that this is to you, Moyo. Shout out to you.
Okay.
That it's the way, like, we talk about general natural stuff, life issues and all of those things, but it always comes from a disposition of, as long as you are focusing primarily, and maybe that's the I'm paraphrasing, but as long as you are working in line with God's plan and purpose on earth, like you are taking your spiritual growth and development and ministry seriously, you already have a win. Because that's, even if you are struggling about what am I supposed to do with my life and all of those things, that as a believer, there's already that one thing that you are supposed to be doing with your life. It is universal for every believer, and you are working in line with that. That's a good start. That's a good foundation, and all of those things. And it gives me the vibe of of course, it's not like you're just being complacent, like you're not trying things for your life, for your career and all of those things. But more importance is placed on, like, it's not trying to one up one other person or trying to
your competition,
run ahead of himself and all of those things. He's doing his thing, he's serving the Lord, he's drinking water and minding his own business.
He's running on his own lane.
Sure he gets, and also that is one thing
we can't lie. There's sometimes you just in this moment of.
I was still telling another friend, Mesty, that oh my
God, my friend names now. So she calls her own, I've called my own too.
You to call your own. I'm telling another friend, I wish that sometimes all of these intentions that maybe they come with the whole prepackaged energy to actually execute. But then that is also where the place of discipline, the place of trusting, leaning on God's grace, the place of
and
having support systems, having accountability, putting structures in place, and all of those things. So so far so good. There have been some sliding on the mud, but we did not fall inside the potopoto finish.
Potopotox.
You get
so it's not muddy.
So yeah, we as Blessing Abeng usually says, that the fact that you forgot to brush your teeth, or maybe you intentionally did not brush yesterday, does not mean that you stop brushing forever. You just continue on the day, and you move around and all of those things. And so
move around, okay. Okay.
Don't go around.
Don't speak.
Oh, of course, and you pick up and you brush. Okay. You move around.
Assuming they actually remember to brush.
Yeah. Okay. That. So, but then generally, it's I'm looking forward to doing this and more.
Yeah.
In 2022 and beyond.
Yeah.
And living life, serving God, doing things, enjoying myself, enjoying my friendships.
Exactly.
Enjoying the people in my life, all of those things, and make money.
Yeah.
Actually figure out what to do after NYC.
If you ask me those questions, I'm like, but I just have this strong feeling in my head that I don't have to answer that, because whatever I'm doing now or what I'm doing before it ends is what does continue after it ends. I don't know why I just have this.
Because it's just like, there's this expected transition, like, you wake up, today is our POP.
Is second university ending that I used to do that one. After I finished school, everybody asking me what's next. And it looks like a break, because for our courses that are medical and intensive, it just boom, no exam, no test.
No part
so I wake up and I'm like, and I feel like I'm a jailbird that just got free, and I'm like, what to do with my life? There's so much freedom. What to do?
What to do? Bread at the junction.
I ask my classmates, people don't feel like you're useless. You don't feel like there's too much time. You sure there's no best course?
You're sleeping by this time.
I don't believe this. You're still sleeping. I'm supposed to do that every morning. You're still sleeping at this time. I'm asking them. You'll be like, oh, it's not letting me. I just feel like I don't have.
It's all of us.
You get. When you talked about, as Christians having the work we are doing here on earth, Pastor would say that you can be out of job, we are not entirely always out of work. Job is
his father's work.
Do you you're never ever out of work? Don't say that.
They are supposed to win.
There's way to volunteer in your church, there's way to even get better. I feel like we leave that part out. Part of your evaluation of what to do better in your year should not also only be career, financial, how do I get better my volunteering in church? My work in church, work with God. How do I serve God's people even better? I think that's what to think about, because you can't be static. Your service can't be static. Usually people get bored of service because it becomes static for them. It's like routine, monotonous, same thing, same old. Come to church 7 a.m. set up. Hi, hello, welcome to church. So you think about that one too, and of course it's God's work, so He will provide.
God is always in His work.
To will. Now I'm asking Him, God, I know what I want to do, but I don't feel the will to do them. Can you will in me to do to will and to do of your good pleasure? That's what I want. Yes.
So, and I'm really looking forward to that happening for us. I think I will do another check. You know what? I started with you. I might just call all my. I wish all of us were here together. I'll just call all my friends and
together, yes.
Don't worry, I snagged you for January, maybe February. I'm going to snag someone else and say, month 2.
How is it going?
How far? How far that end now? No pressure.
No pressure. I mean, when they say there's no pressure, there's pressure. Have African parents ever told you when there's no pressure,
you
there's
can
pressure?
Talk to me. Don't worry.
That time my mom called me and she was ranting. I just left home 5-6 days after, so there's not much to rant to. Something in person, she's like, come, mbo. She's talking about this list of things. She was like, don't do this, don't do that. He said, stop doing it. He said, your friend is getting married. Your other friend is this one. I'm not comparing, no. I'm not rushing.
I'm just saying,
no. But if you are not thinking about it, think about settling. Like, yeah, think about it. You're not growing any other.
Well, it's true.
Stop it. Move on. Move on. Oh yeah,
yeah. So what is let's just end on this note, right?
Okay.
Because I mean, there's a lot to look forward to, and you want to start exhausting.
Yeah.
So, what is that one thing, like in past tense, right? You want to look back on 2021 and say, 2022 was
okay.
Yeah. Okay. So maybe one word, maybe 2 words, maybe 3 words.
It's a lot I'm looking forward to this year. So 2022 was that year when I figured out my finances. I figured out what pays me effortlessly. And money way I'm going to struggle for, and I want to make now. You get that kind of thing. So it was that year, and I wasn't only so my standard of living went higher, but I was making wise decisions financially. That's what 2022 was. It was beautiful, and I changed my phone in the first quarter. Can you imagine?
Yes, sir.
I did change my phone to my dream phone. I started creating even better content on Instagram and everywhere. My makeup page grew, guys. Like, I think I can say that I held. And as makeup classes, but like the major ones, I held like 6 classes this year. The plan was initially to be, once every quarter, so like 4 quarters, or like, food drag here, food drag there.
Don't you come and teach us now?
So like 6 classes, and I have to like tell something, December, I know, but wait for 2023 January. But that's what 2022 was for me. And I got admission to graduate studies this year. Woo-hoo. Very beautiful. I finally found love. I don't know how to talk about that one in ritual, like in past.
You can probably in the past tense.
Yes,
but keep rolling.
I found love. I found the one.
Aww.
For me. Echiro, it's me and you. This is what I'm talking about. Echiro. The world small. I never run into Echiro. I never run into Rihanna. But yeah, it was that year. It was also that year that we finished our house at home. Yeah. I was thinking about seeing this house, my renovation. Let's just finish the structure. You can be renovating the full structure later. All the addition, and I don't want to add a lot of things. An architect, so he keeps changing his mind. I don't get it. This cannot be your only edifice. Let's finish this one we want. Right. But we finished that one.
It's a gift to the world.
We finished that one, and it was just a lot. I saw myself do things that I would normally second guess, when they came. So 2021, I got blessings I felt I wasn't prepared for. 2022, I was ready for my blessings. They came and they met me at the right time. That's what really happened in 2022. I really loved it. Relationships wise, my friends, everyone was just winning up, and I felt like it now felt like uni when we go for dinners, faculty dinners, and then best dress, all of you on the same table. Cute. That's what it's for us. Oh gosh, what am I missing now? Oh yeah, my
best in joy, best in
yes,
growth, best in wins, best in this.
The 3 places I was going to visit this year, I visited them. I visited Abuja, I visited Omo Resort. If I can't dress, I'm looking to wear to the beach, because it's not like everyday outside. It's a beach dress.
Okay.
A bit of scanty dress. So. Wait.
Did you send a picture to your mom?
No, wait. I did not. My brothers too. Yes. Oh God. My older brother had to make testimonies this year. It was crazy. It was like 2022 was the year we were all expecting everything to align, and it did. My younger brother's already there in school, but it was like provision was made. Like I saw God's hand in everything. And 2022 blew my mind. From my mouth to God's ears, fam.
And bam. So don't worry, by this time 2023 or December 31st, we are going to replay this, and I'm
going to cry.
Tears of joy.
Like all these things, how Sarah said, I want to thank you, Lord, because the next man's gonna be my husband. They call it manifesting. We're not speaking things to life because
the words are coming out of your mouth.
You get, but I'm good. Actually, like, oh my God, I said this. Oh my God,
yeah,
it's gonna be so good.
Don't worry.
Wow.
Yes. And anytime you feel some of the things you want to drop creep back in, like self-doubt and all of those things, you can feel free to
play this. Go back and listen to the episode.
Or cut out the part, or I'm going to send you the excerpt.
I think every single person should do this for themselves.
Like,
talk about 2022 in retrospect, like it had passed, and then say the things that have happened that you want to happen, obviously, and then keep that record. I think it was so lovely as a real idea. You now have like different videos of it happening to you. That's what I want to see. To be very, very
when you have a content creator, the wheels in your head are always turning. It's not a bad thing. I love that.
Imagine if you're not one that was saying what happened with you. Now, when you're saying it, today audio said in 2022, audio play video maybe 9 months from now, September 2022. You now play. Oh, it was so nice. I think everybody should do this for themselves.
Everybody really should do that, but I'm not going to do that right now because I'm the one pressing people to do that. I'm going to make all my friends do that, both on and off the podcast.
I think that will help us.
So, thank you so much for this. Was a fun one, as always.
So fun.
I wanted to say having me, but then I realized I was one who had you.
But you have you.
Well, we had ourselves. We have each other.
We have each other
for life.
Have each other. Our eyes up.
Oh, that song that every talent show.
My dear.
Inside school.
If you cannot hit it, then don't sing it.
It was. But we thank the Lord.
Thank God. Nice. Welcome to the happiest year of my life. That's a sad song in his own. Oh, to the moon. Talking to the.
Okay, I think we are taking so much time.
Yes,
we are supposed to say goodbye right now.
Okay, good. Okay.
Alright, we are going to continue our noise making off
air.
Off air, And thank you so much for joining this episode.
Thank you guys.
Feel free to drop your own thoughts on this.
Yes, please.
Your new year, new me journey. How is it so far? I know it's still very early. I mean, it's barely the middle of January already, but just let me know how it's going so far. And you feel free to drop your 2022 in retrospect. You can do this via email to the Value Café Pod at gmail.com. Twitter and Instagram at the Value Cafe. And you can also on any of your podcast streaming platforms that you are using to listen to this, you can drop me a voice message and I'll listen to all of that. Thank you so much. So far I've been talking to
Adeoye, Dr. DVM.
And she is the founder, CEO, the creative
director,
Toyin Loves Makeup, creative writer, edible words, what else?
Video maker,
all of the
loudest person in the room, hype woman,
everything.
Anything you need to be, I'm gonna be. Anything you need to be, baby.
And simple me, Esther Okonie, aka the Value Ada. All I do is just add value to life and spaces around me.
It's simple.
It's simple now. See, my own life is stroking love yoga and all of those things. So thank you so much for joining, and of course, see you again next episode. Bye. What's the music we used to play with that? Don't worry. Bye again. Seriously for now. Bye. Thank you for sticking through with this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you gained one or two things from this, chances are your friends will too. So make sure to share and invite them to come again next time. And yes, I would really love to hear from you. So feel free to shoot me a mail at thevaluecafepod@gmail.com or send a DM at The Value Café Pod on Instagram and Twitter. You can also leave a comment or record a voice message depending on the podcast streaming platform you are using. Thank you once again. I remain your host, Esther, aka The Value Ada. See you next episode and keep adding value.